We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no more time for scenics on Biscayne Boulevard. It's time for the action.
Ed, I've seen it so many times, and I've witnessed it. The scenic view can sometimes get the best of you. Let's see if that's the case tonight.
Time to go inside the greatest club in the NBA. Won by the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris to Butler.
Screen coming.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Everybody pick up. D-up.
Simmons. Pass stolen by Miami. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
And coasting in for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Screen on your left.
Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Goes to the left side. Shot clock winding down. Sixers control it. Simmons to Allen. Simmons down low for Harris. Off the assist.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
I got him.
Yeah. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Butler to Reggie Jackson. Embiid to Jackson. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
I'm on D. Get down. Half court. Head court.
Reggie Jackson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Richardson. Curling inside. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off.
Substitutions, Miami. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
McConnell to Richardson. Now a steal by Philly. Jackson to Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ben Simmons. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Here's Simmons with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Count it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. First half comes to an end with the Heat in front.
The Heat entered the locker room with a comfortable lead.
And they've been, fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Miami with the basketball. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Yo, clear out, clear out.
Hassan Whiteside pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Nice finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Butler. Simmons. almost tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball.
Double.
Plays like that could turn a game around. Sixers have the basketball. Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
D up. Cutter.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Hassan Whiteside with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A three-point play, and the lead back down to 12.
I got him. I got ball.
Goes to the right side. To Whiteside. Ben Simmons snatching it out of the air. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Simmons. Sizing up the defense. Jimmy Butler, quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Simmons with it. His guys trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Second effort, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
D up, baby. I got him. Here we go.
Crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Simmons into the front court,
I got ball.
trailing by 10. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It goes down.
It's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Catch up, baby.
Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's
Make
no
that,
good.
baby. Gotta make that. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
To Butler.
Watch that cutter.
Has a chance. Butler with a shot. No good. To Brunson. The drive. Right to the basket. Not going down for him this time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the rest to go to whistle.
Not loose. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
They go down low to Chris. Well, he missed a short one there. And the finish at the rim. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and
Substitutions, Miami. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. That's going to be out of bounds.
I got ball.
Simmons to Jackson.
Screen coming right, screen coming right.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Oh, yeah. You gotta play better D than that. What is that, dog? Come on, man.
Miami's got it. Jackson to Chris. Hassan Whiteside tips it. Fourth this contest.
76ers ball.
Harris. Shot from the lane won't go. To McConnell. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Jackson to Chris. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. Over 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
I got him. Watch cutter. Double. Well, let's flip.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Jackson with it. His guys down big.
That's all you. You little down there.
Ben Simmons.
Good shot.
With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
I got ball. Here.
Big finish at the rim. Long key from 3/4 court. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with...
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
NBA playoffs have arrived as we kick it off with Game 1 in the East, right here on EA Sports. From American Airlines Arena in South Florida, tonight, the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
Given 2 points, high percentage.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Hayward. Nice pass to get things going.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Richardson. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
I got ball.
To Marcus Smart. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscle his way through the lane.
Richardson. Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. The touch at the rim. Count it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Boston with the basketball. Rocking the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Lays it up and in.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Out of bounds the call off Gordon Hayward. So it's going to stay with Miami. Time for some new personnel into the game. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
I got ball. Wait on.
And he finishes at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
I got ball. That's me.
Ferocious slam inside.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
From the outside, no good. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I, 1 quarter down. Long way to go. Down to 4 to shoot. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air.
I got him. Here we go.
And count the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Screen coming.
The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Match up.
I got him.
Yep.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Great dish to set it up. Cashes in for 2.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
To Whiteside. Short jumper off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and fight for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know to scout him into.
Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Celtics have it.
Yep, I got ball.
Trying to cash in. That's no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Runner's good there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Has a look. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the
Fellas, back to you.
first half. Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. The Celtics have it. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Hayward. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
And the finish on a nice step through.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in
To
there.
Jaylen Brown. Hassan Whiteside. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's the Heat with the possession. for three. And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. Not loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. That's how you defend. Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. Hassan Whiteside pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making a shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Josh Richardson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Almost unlucky bounce. Shot from the lane won't go. Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Al-Farouq Aminu at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the 3-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Hayward. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
I like that.
It's the Heat with the possession to Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Jaylen Brown. No, I missed a short one there. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
To Jaylen Brown.
Screen. Wait on.
Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Brown into the front court. Leads forward. Nothing going here on that drive. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Count it.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Jaylen Brown. To Richardson.
Hey, watch this screen left. Hey. Wait on it.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Shot right side. With a piece. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? This for the tie. The Heat with the victory. They grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat got the win in a nail-biter. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. The Celtics must be devastated after such a close loss. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The first round of the NBA playoffs continues as we get ready for Game 2 on EA Sports. From American Airlines Arena in South Florida, tonight, the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
To Whiteside. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Marcus Smart. Hassan Whiteside rejects it. He had the basketball. To Richardson. Rebound pulled in by Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Screen coming. Doesn't get the bounce. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off, but that was a bug at the park.
Screen.
To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Wait on it.
Celtics have it. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Watch cutter.
To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Bobby Portis sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Portis. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Let's go. Let's play deep.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Heat grab the board. To Whiteside. Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Hayward. The drive, right to the basket, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Gordon Hayward, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. There's 2 for 2. Couldn't keep. Cash in. He shoots. Off the mark. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. These two teams all tied up.
Screen coming left. Screen coming left.
Deep left corner.
Got you.
No good. To McConnell.
Come here.
Right side. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Ball's controlled by Boston.
Got you.
Yo, clear out.
Screen coming right.
On right side with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Right side. Here comes the screen. And counted at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
All right, I got ball.
Here we go. Got him. Double.
From the outside, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Block up. Here you come.
And count the basket inside.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
My ball.
Oh, he's denied. Oh, big man doing work right there.
To McConnell. Fires the 3, carries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
No good. Oh, looked like he may have gotten there. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. They'll let one fly from half court. We reach halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Heat were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Sizing up the defense.
Wait on it.
Short jumper off the mark. Going along beyond the arc. Plays it up and a putback slam.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
To Marcus Smart. Hassan Whiteside pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. the offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yep.
Hayward to Marcus Smart.
Wait on it.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Got it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Celtics have it. Tight space with the crossover. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Watch the cutter coming through.
To Marcus Smart. Knocked loose.
Wait on it.
Layup goes down. Well done.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
It's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Pick up. You're up.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Hayward
Got you.
to Jaylen Brown. Has a look. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
You're up.
It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Wait on it.
To Jaylen Brown.
Got you.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Curling inside. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Whiteside. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Has a chance. Won't go.
You know, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Portis. lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
I got ball. Pick up. Catch up. Clap.
To Richardson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocked loose. It's the Heat with the possession. Josh Richardson looking good. 4 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Hayward to Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Hayward. Josh Richardson able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance of a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bobby Portis trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Whoops, that won't go.
Here we go.
To Horford. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Celtics have it. In the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bam Adebayo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Knocked loose. Turner gives them the possession. Count it. throw and one. There was some contact there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Marcus Smart trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good. So they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Horford snatching it out of the air. Crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.